Hey, you guys. This is Ranger Eric here with Seed, and we're doing our Friday 15 at 2:15. So I just wanted to chat with you guys for a minute about a cool thing, a cool group of animals, and that's our mammals. And tomorrow, as a matter of fact, I'm going to be at Sands Point Preserve doing just that. Talking about mammals and what makes a mammal a mammal. So if you want to join me tomorrow for a nice outdoor program at Sands Point Preserve in Port Washington, we'll be talking about mammals and looking at some really cool stuff about what makes a mammal a mammal. And then we're going to go hike in their preserve and go look for mammals. But for today's purposes, I wanted to share with you some mammal stuff. And right over here, I got a noisemaker. Right over here. Where are you, buddy? There he is. Well, we're off camera. So I have with me right here, Exhibit A, a mammal. Look at this dude. And oh boy, my animal ambassadors have been loving starting to do in-person school programs again. And so Biggie got to make an appearance the other day, so he was just loving it. Look at how excited he is just to be out and about. Hey Biggie, how you doing, buddy? So these mammals are awesome. Ferrets are actually mustelids, and they're in the weasel family. So like skunks and otters and mink and all those things are all in that mustelid family. And ferrets in particular, it's almost like they don't have a backbone. They just like a slinky. It's I used to have a ferret before, and his name was Slinky. But this is Biggie, and Biggie's a sweetheart. Yes, he is. And he's perhaps one of my best ferrets I've ever had. He's so super friendly. But as all ferrets that I've ever encountered, they're all mischievous. And they will get, if they can possibly get into trouble, they will find a way to do it. And so, what are you licking me for? You silly. And so you can't just, it's great having them run around the room and stuff, but you do kind of have to child-proof or ferret-proof any room that you're going to have them at. And maybe one of the reasons why I like ferrets so much is that one of my childhood, dreams was to work with the endangered black-footed ferret, and that always inspired me, with conservation work, and also because I was from that ecosystem. Black-footed ferrets, they lived in black-tailed prairie dog towns, which we had in Colorado, and that's where they made their homes. We're in abandoned burrows, maybe not abandoned burrows. The black-footed ferrets would be hunting them and probably take over a prairie dog home tunnel system, and that's where they would raise their family, and then hunt in the prairie dog colony itself, which can be hundreds of thousands of individuals strong. So they have tactics to get away from the black-footed ferrets and other predators, including an elaborate underground tunnel system with multiple entrances and exits, and dead-end tunnels and stuff like that. So these guys would, they're hunters. So they're going to be looking to hunt something down. Yes, just like you. Yes, you're just a big troublemaker. That's why we love you. Yes, thank you for the kisses. So, but what else makes a mammal? Well, what makes a mammal a mammal? How do we know that we're looking at a mammal when you see it? And one of those things is hair. We all share hair in common, right? So this is a fox pelt right here, super soft. This poor fox got blasted by a car, and it was then skinned and tanned so that we could use it as an educational mount. And another one of the furs here that I have to share with you is a deer. This is a nice deer fur, and the hair on a deer actually, if you've never felt it, it feels a little bit like dry grass. So it's a very interesting feeling, and the hairs are actually quite brittle and a bit hollow. So not hollow like a hedgehog or a porcupine, but hollow in a different way to give them an insulative property. You know, I want to put this under a under a microscope and really try to take a look at that hollowness in it. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow at Sands Point. Who knows? You'll have to come and check out and see what we're doing. And who knows, maybe you'll learn a thing or two about mammals. But we're going to look into fur. We're also going to look into the bones of a mammal. And we're going to be looking at all different kinds of skulls. I'll have my skull collection there tomorrow for us to look at. And any guesses what skull this could be? Look at those teeth. Those teeth are pretty telltale. Well, if you guessed a deer, then you're right. We're also going to look at teeth of other animals, such as this one. This is a single tooth from a very large animal, and this mammal lives in the ocean. This is a sperm whale tooth, and it's got some scrimshaw on it, as you can see. I've got some teeth from a different type of whale, and this would be baleen. So I'm not exactly sure which of the baleen whales this would be from, but we do have humpback whales, fin whales. So we have several species to choose from. Right whales, they're all baleen whales. But I've never had it really properly identified, so I don't know if there's any whale biologists out there and you can tell me what you think this is. That would be fun to learn about. We're also going to look at bones, animal bones. We're going to look at mammal tracks. So, and just see what all makes a mammal a mammal. And so I hope to you guys join us tomorrow, but if not, we'll catch up some other time to learn all about mammals. And maybe we'll do it here off the back deck of Seed one of these times. So who would like to do that? So, all right, well, you guys, well, thank you so much for joining me for our Friday 15 at 2:15. So we'll be doing this again next week and every week thereafter for as long as we can keep this going. We just want to stay in touch with you guys and have some, Friday fun with our little family here. So thank you guys so much, and we'll see you next time.